a wonderful sevak of Srila Gurudev, and actually he's been the one that's been supporting me in particular with this 55-hour Zoom. So I'm just eternally grateful to him, and I'm just really fortunate. If anyone's heard his Hindi Harikatha, it's absolutely beautiful, and has the essence of Srila Gurudev running throughout with all of his Harikatha. Shriman Vijay Krishna Prabhuji, please, if you could come and grace us with your presence, that'd be wonderful.
Ajnanatimiranda Singanandana Shalakya Chakshurunilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishna Krishna Bhaktadaya Namo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I would like to offer my unlimited obeisances unto the lotus feet of Rupanupravar, costless, merciful Shri Gurudev, Vitalla Vishnu Vishnu Padashtot, Sri Bhakti Narayan Goswami Maharaji, and the same unto the lotus feet of Vitalla Vishnu Vishnu Padashtot, Sri Bhakti Aman Goswami Maharaji, and to all the Rupanuk Shri Guru Vargajan, and to all the listeners here, and especially to the 55-hour, like 2.5 days magic of Shri Gurudev's, Pushpanjali, feelings, Siddhanta, his contribution, the complete package, and the thrill to see a whole gamut of the devotees from New Zealand to Canada to South America to Russia, and from like Germany to South India, South Africa. I mean, it's just amazing. Though I didn't get time to listen, but I made it a point to listen when this whole program finishes. I'll try to listen to like as many devotees as possible for me, because we are busy here with an amazing centennial program in India. Last Saturday, Sunday, we had such a beautiful program, and today also in Janakpuri, and like in Gopinath Bhavan, and in Jagannath Puri, Bangalore, Jammu, everywhere Shri Gurudev had manifested his pure magic. So many devotees came. I mean, it's just unexpressible feeling that the way he manifests, the way he spreads, like as we all know, just before the Corona, we had so many plans, so many programs, and then suddenly Corona came, everybody got just down, and we all thought of, we don't know what will happen. Then Shri Gurudev kind of, inspired Vishnu Prabhu, then Lavanga Manjari Didi, and Ambarish Prabhu, then you guys over there in London, and somehow the things just caught up, and the fever just caught up even in, India. Like at the beginning I was skeptical, but when I saw the mood and the response, I was just, amazed totally. And then the things just kept unfolding itself. Still now I am dumbstruck, like how this thing happened, and still now we are planning to have it, as long as Shri Gurudev wishes. So Shri Gurudev, like I've seen that if we want to serve Shri Gurudev, if we really have the desire to serve Shri Gurudev, immediately Shri Gurudev manifest like seva for him. So it just depends upon our, the hunger to serve him, basically, nothing else. And Shri Gurudev, I was speaking just now in Janakpuri, and I was saying that it's not that we focus on the centennial and we try to remember him just on this day, and the rest of the day we just like forget it. But it's more like we have to remember him every day, whether as Chakravarti Pada said 3 times a day, and just as Prabhupada has said, not just 3 times, every second, in every breath, we have to remember the mercy, the grace, the kindness of Shri Guru. And during the centennial time, we have to, remember to a much larger, like proportionally much larger magnitude, So that's how the centennial thing comes about. It's not like we will just only remember the centennial day and we forget the rest of the day, but the centennial provides us a forum through which we can remember in a much larger proportion, in a much focused proportion, in a much, like greater, proportion Shri Gurudev's, magnanimity and his preaching, his contribution, his gift to the world. So that's how the centennial thing should be. So I mean, Shri Gurudev has pulled in so many devotees. I mean, so many devotees were lost. So many devotees just lost their faith, connection, and so many other things. But somehow through this, try to pull everybody back to Vrindavan. Jai Vrindavan Naam Ki Jai. Shri Gurudev's main contribution, which I was speaking just now down there in Janakpuri, his main contribution is that wherever he went, he tried to bring back that person to Vrindavan. He tried to pull them back to Vrindavan. Like I was studying in Florida, and when I came in 2003 to take Diksha, Shri Gurudev told me, like, go and have darshan of the, holy places there in Vrajadam. He stepped with me, and we all went, and we had darshans of Govardhan, Barsana. But then I was wondering, why did he send me? I mean, I just came only for like 5-6 days. I wanted to be with him, and I wanted to have Diksha from him. And it was like during the Janmashtami time, like it was very busy time, but still he told me that you have to go and have the darshan of these places. So he sent me with the brahmachari. He took me to like so many places within a short time. But then the next year in 2004, when he said to me that you finish your studies and come to Vrindavan, stay there and do bhajan of Radha Krishna, that's when I realized like why he sent me to have the darshan of these holy places, because he was trying to imbibe or include, the greed within me, so that, wherever I was in my life, he was trying to pull me back to the main point, to the main source, Shri Vrindavan Dham. That's what Shri Gurudev did. I mean, he traveled to the length and breadth of this whole world. He went to each and every place, each and every devotee's house. He stayed there, and he just tried to, like feed them with the nectar, or give them the greed of the nectar of Shri Vrindavan Dham. Like, I remember I was listening to 1996 tape when Shri Gurudev returned back to Shri Vrindavan Dham. Then they had, the welcome, ceremony there. And in Vrindavan during the Guru Purnima time, Gurudev, he said, I mean, there were so many devotees, and Shri Gurudev was saying about his, the tour to the West and things like that. So within that class, he said that though I went to the West for the first time, I was thinking maybe they don't know about Vraj and this, the Rag Bhakti and things like that. So he said, I was planning to just speak about Gita. I was just planning to speak only about, you are not this body, you are just this soul and things like that. But then he said, when I went there, like at the beginning, I tried to speak like this. But then, I mean, in a very, very sweet way, he tried to convey this mood. So then he said, like, though at the beginning, I tried to speak these things that you are not this body, you are like, soul and things like that. But then he said, I couldn't resist myself speaking about the Vraj Dham. I couldn't resist myself. And he said, I didn't know when I, started speaking about the Vraj Dham and the beauty and the, the nectar things of the love of the Vrajavasis and things like that. That's what Shri Gurudev is. That's what the speciality of Shri Gurudev is. That's what this mantra which says Krishna Leela Katane Sudaksham Audharyam Madhurya Guneshcha Yuktam. I mean, he can't resist this stuff. I remember in 2005, Gurudev was dictating Shimadurya Kadambini. And if you remember, in chapter number, chapter number 3, which talks about aparad. So Shri Gurudev was dictating, translating those stuff, and there was so much, difficult things, dry things, basically Mayavad and things like that. So then we were like Shri Gurudev, he used to dictate, and like at that time I was with him in this seva, publication seva, like near him. So he used to call me with the dictator, the recorder, and I would go into his room just after his morning prasadam, like around 9 o'clock, and he would start like translating. So for the couple of days, he was like translating this stuff, the third chapter, aparad, and the different things about the Mayavad philosophy and things like that, and the Shiva Tattva and few other things, like really tough and dry things. But then suddenly after 2-3 days, he just sat like this and he just said, "Oh, too dry." So then I really felt like, what is his mood? What he tastes, what he relishes the whole time. His mind, his heart is always in Vrindavan and in the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, and he always tries to convey, those moods to the people. But the problem is we are not capable, we are not, on that platform. So somehow or other he has to go back to the basic again. During Kartik in 2005, when he was doing Madhurikadamani in 2006, 2007, 2008, for roughly 3 years. Okay, for 3 years in Kartik, Shri Gurudev only focused on Madhurikadamani. Shri Gurudev wanted to do something else, but then the Maharaja said no. People are not, eligible to listen to this stuff. First, they have to know about this Madhurikadamani first of all. So Shri Maharaj kind of, he recommended Madhurikadamani. So if you can remember, for 3 years continuously, Shri Gurudev always talked about Madhurikadamani, Vaishnava Parad, and the stages of bhakti, But his heart is always in the beauty of the Brajadam, the love and affection of the Brajadam. Especially, he tried to give the greed. He tried to imbibe the greedness for this kind of seva, this kind of love in each and every people. I remember in 2005, so many times, especially during Kartik, especially, but still from time to time, I was fortunate enough to listen to Dambandan Leela from Shri Gurudev. It was just super thrilling. Whenever I used to listen from him, I never felt it as something something happening somewhere, but rather Shri Gurudev would present it in such a way that though we were sitting there, he would say it in such a way that you will feel that that very same thing is happening right in front of you, right in front of you. She Yashoda Maiya, she's grinding a mortar, and then okay, right. So then grinding the mortar, and then Shri Krishna is kind of running, and Shri Krishna, trying to escape, and Yashoda Maiya trying to bind him. So that's how Shri Gurudev, speak the katha. That's how he, imbibed the greed for the Braja Bhakti. Even during Kartik, I remember many times during Kartik, in the morning session, Namamishwaram, and when this shlok comes, Itidrik Swalila, but in 2009, if somebody remembers, Shri Gurudev just wept. That was so transcendental. It was beyond this world. you could basically feel the pain actually, you know, like unless if we hear katha like this from a Mahabhagavat, like a Rasik, I mean, people, like a person like me may, I mean, like dull-headed, thick-headed, may never ever get taste for this Vraja Bhakti, never ever. Okay, so that's how merciful Shri Gurudev is. Even though we are, like, you know, like my mind is fully focused on, you know, enjoying the material world, but still Shri Gurudev from time to time, he tried to give this nectar, he tried to imbibe the greed. He taught us so many things, not just this stuff, even the practical stuff, so many things. Like for example, when I came in 2004, I was so, so ecstatic. I didn't know what was happening kind of stuff, you know. I was just not in this world. So then during Kartik, like I was always near Shri Gurudev and doing, going for parikrama, things like that. I didn't have time to wash my clothes. So then, you know, 15 days, 20 days, still I was wearing the same kind of cloth, dusty and, you know, things like that. Then one day I was doing the massage of Shri Gurudev. Shri Gurudev kind of sat up and he smiled and he said, when you're gonna wash your clothes, like, do you want me to wash your clothes? So that's how, I mean, personal he can get, you know. That's, I mean, it's not just like a theoretical thing, just he imposes on you, but rather he also teaches the Vaishnava etiquette, the behavior. I mean, teaching you each and, you know, everything personally. So during this like centennial, I would like to thank Shonandan Prabhu, Shodari Didi, Tarun Krishna Prabhu, and Vishnu Pradas, and the whole team, especially for just carrying out this amazing 55-hour, 2.5 days Zoomathon on Shri Gurudev's glories. And thank you for giving me a chance to glorify Shri Gurudev. All glories to Shri Gurudev. My only desire is in life after life, if I can become the foot dust, the holy dust, like a speck of a dust of Shri Gurudev's holy feet, my life, I'll consider my life as successful. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai, the centennial year of Shri Gurudev ki jai, Pujya Shri Bhagavat Maharaj ki jai, Ramananda Prabhu ki jai, all the Vaishnavas ki jai, Raghav Prabhu ki jai, Sabhi Vaishnavon ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari.
Thank you, Vijay Krishna Prabhu, for sharing such glories of and your pastimes of Srila Gurudev with us.